Ryan Postawait, aka Megabeardo. People probably know me from Disintegrate and 8 Bits. I've got a new project coming out soon called Last Level. I've been playing guitar in the Morgantown, West Virginia area in a variety of bands. Started off in high school playing this weird prog punk hard rock stuff, and then moved on to industrial metal, acoustic comedy, weird death metal comedy stuff. For a while I was in a cover band called Karate Balboa, and all we did was play covers of songs from Karate Kid and Rocky movies. Last year I got to play guitar on Mountain Stage for my buddy Logan Benderlick, which was really cool. People probably know me best from Ascension Rate. It's a band I started back in 2004. We started off as like electronic dance metal, but then we moved on to black and death metal. A weird transition, yeah, but it worked. But I got my start in the video game music community when I started working with local Nintendo hip-hop legends, 8 Bits. I played guitar on their EP back in 2002, holy crap, and helped to produce some of the album as well. So I got to play live with them, played with the Power Glove live a few times, and that kind of got people in town saying, well, who is this 8 Bits group, and what's this dude playing a Power Glove for? It doesn't make any sense. So that's probably where I got the whole Megabeardo persona, even though people in town have been calling me Beardo for probably 12, 13 years now. The song I'm doing is, one of them is Hope, which is near the end of the game. It's right before the Mana Beast. So the song itself is pretty triumphant, and it's got this killer bass line that Travis Morgan is going to be playing for me, because I can't play bass like that at all, and he can easily. So it's a really cool track. It's about a minute long, but there's enough there for me to expand on quite a bit. So like I said, it's kind of a triumphant sounding song with a lot of power behind it already, but I wanted to introduce a lot of dynamics, and I listened to a lot of Devin Townsend, so I really wanted to bring in some nice mid-tempo, just backbeat to really drive the song forward, like starting kind of soft at the beginning and then just taking off and going all the way to the end and just kind of exploding into a guitar solo. So that was my whole take on it, and hopefully people enjoy it. Been so much fun. It's my first collaboration on video game music. Typically I've done everything myself. So being a part of this, with so many great musicians that I've listened to before this, is just a huge honor. I got brought in by Viking Guitar. I think he saw on YouTube I added a video to my playlist, remix ideas. It ended up being the boss theme, the battle theme from Secret of Mana. And he messaged me, he's like, dude, you gotta be on this. I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm in. So just the overall feedback from everybody, just the overall collaboration has just been so much fun. Making a lot of new friends, meeting a lot of new people throughout this project, and watching the work in progress of the art that is amazing, and listening to the work in progress of the music from everybody is just incredible. So happy to be a part of this, and hopefully I can do this more often, because it's been a lot of fun. And the original soundtrack itself is phenomenal. It's one of the best video game soundtracks out there, by far. Simply because there's so much music, but every track is so unique to itself, and there are so many genres within it, and it evokes so many different emotions. You've got, you know, one of the most insane battle themes I've ever heard. You know, some of the saddest music you'll hear, some of the happiest music you'll hear, some of the most triumphant music you'll hear in a video game. It's all just really, really strong stuff. Have I played Secret of Mana? I didn't have it as a kid, but I did rent it and I played it back then. I wasn't too big into RPGs as a kid. I played a lot of Dragon Warrior, but that was about it. I owned Super Mario RPG as a kid and I played the crap out of that. But I would typically rent the RPGs from the local store and play them that way. I was much more into platformers back then. But nowadays, especially after getting back on this project, I've been playing through the game again, and this time all the way through, and it's incredible. This is Megabeardo, Mana, the secret of the ooze. The secret revealed.